Hi, Sean Gaffney here with another quick hit. Today I'm going to be talking about Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp, which actually I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I was going to. I knew that I was going to enjoy some of it. I know the writer and I know his sense of humor, but often that gets lost in translation when we're making kids' movies. This one's a lot of fun. But I'm not here to talk about the fun. I'm here to talk about exposition. So exposition is that information that you need to get across to the audience for them to understand the story. They need to know that this guy is 36, and they need to know that he's married, and they need to know that he was divorced 6 months ago, and that he lost custody of his kids, and all this information that we need to know. And there's lots of ways to do exposition. In the writing world, we call this the exposition hump, is when we have to give that, we have to get over the hump to get the information, because otherwise they can't enjoy it. A lot of people just do really kind of boring ways of doing exposition. And that's the scary part of exposition, is that it's often boring. And so some people just get it out of the way. They do a scroll maybe that says a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then they have a bunch of reading that you do about trade unions and planets and things. And nobody actually ever reads it because it's kind of boring. Or it's just more obvious kind of exposition given out that, again, is we know that it's exposition. We know that they're giving out exposition. So it stops the storytelling when we do it. So there are several tricks and tips that you can do to get past the exposition hump. The primary one is be entertaining. If you can be entertaining, then we don't mind it as much. And a great way to entertain, Tom Stoppard uses this in The Real Inspector Hound, but they use it also in Woody Woodpecker, is to acknowledge the fact that this is exposition and to not try to hide it at all and to make fun of the fact that we know we're giving out exposition. So what they do in Woody Woodpecker is the buzzard gets on the phone with his accomplice, and he'll say things like, "What is that?" "Well, yes, I know that at 2:30 tomorrow the delivery is coming, and the delivery has the diamonds inside of it, and within that pack," and repeats everything that you would never repeat. You would never say that out loud to somebody else, and they know that you would never do it, and they know that on the other end there's just a little blurble, and then he repeats another long line of pure exposition that he would never say. They know that they're giving exposition. They know that we know they're giving exposition, and that is the joke, is they're making fun of the way people do exposition. So like I said, used by Tom Stoppard, used by a lot of writers who are kind of winking at the audience, saying, being a little meta. Here's the way we're going. So exposition, if you can make it entertaining, that's a great way to go. In the future, I'll try to be thinking as I'm going through of, here was a great way they did exposition, and I'll give you some more tips and tricks. This has been Sean with another quick hit.